Senate doesn't even understand how Facebook works. So if we want to have a new generation of leadership in Congress to take on climate change, because the last generation hasn't solved it, to deal with the challenges of social media and the way that it's influencing our lives, to take on the tech companies because the last Congress doesn't understand it, then we've got to actually fight for that. And that's what I've shown I'm willing to do. And as I said to the gentleman who asked that question, it was a friendly question, look, I haven't had anyone, other than maybe a few people in the press, say, why don't you listen to the Washington establishment a little bit more, Seth? People want leadership that's independent of Washington because Washington isn't getting the job done.
Congressman, we are in a biodiversity crisis,
Yes.
and that has impacts for economics for all people everywhere. Trump introduced rules this week to destroy the Endangered Species Act. As president, what would you do to protect biodiversity, the Endangered Species Act, and nature?
Well, first of all, I'd undo all these rules that have undermined a historic and bipartisan act that's been working for a long time. And I've done things personally in Congress to improve this. For example, the Save the Right Whales Act is my piece of legislation that was recently passed, and we even passed an amendment to double the funding for it because there are only 400 right whales left in the world, and we've got to save them. Because I want my daughter Emmy to be able to go on a whale watch and see a right whale, and not look to her father's generation and say they didn't do anything to save this species. We are the generation that can either deal with climate change or watch the world change irreparably. We have a historic opportunity to take action and leadership on these issues. And it may not be our generation's fault that we are where we are, but it is